Yeah, no, that makes sense. Want to fill out the holes in the story.
Yeah. We won't get all of them because the very last unlock in the game is the one with Rolling Stones. I'm not too bad out of shape over that one. I thought it was an okay story.
Requiem and Berserk. Oh no, number 80? 88? No, I think it's 80.
Oh yeah, it is, actually.
So what are the conditions for getting Sleeping Slaves then if it's the very last one? Does you have to see all of them, or is it just beat the final stage with enough of them?
We've actually already won, funny enough.
Huh.
So from here, we just have one more... One more? Yeah, one more fight to go, and we are basically done.
Huh.
And luckily, it is just a straight one-on-one fight with Diavolo. No bullshit, no gimmicks. It's just a fight with him. And I'll take that any day of the week. And the funny thing, which might be another Deus Ex Machina probably, the fact that Diavolo's soul is just represented by King Crimson, and I find it extremely funny because we just kind of default to that look a lot. And he's able to attach his soul to someone else's body, including, oh yeah, Trish, who has magical ability to sense her father's aura somehow. Ow.
How was he able to heal his body and not get the soul back?
I know, right? Maybe.
Also, how did they manage to get it off of there?
Oh wait, no. Sticky fingers zippered the rails that he was attached to.
Okay, good. I was gonna say you don't want to punch those bars off. Those are probably
no. Yeah.
Twist and make it worse.
The more I've been going through the show, also, the more I just realized that Sticky Fingers might be one of the strongest stands, or at least one of the easily most versatile out there.
Part 5 is funny because that was when a lot of people in the manga started saying, okay, you've got people with powers that are way too over the top and that you can't do, that you can't keep going at this level because something scaling people will be impossible to beat under any circumstances, even though most of them just amount to being a puzzle room, an escape room. Okay, maybe a little bit of the last part, but no, my issue more so with part 5 is that I feel like Araki's starting to get in over a little bit his head with trying to find outs to some ridiculous stance. I find Araki has a reverse power creep problem. He's got a overcomplication problem. Yeah. Do you know what? Would you like to know what I heard that in reference to the first time?
Certainly, why not?
White Album.
I can kind of see it. White Album is a little ridiculous. He had one singular weak point, and oops, actually, Gacho can actually cover it. Whoops.
That one weakness being a hole on his neck, though. So still ultimately the biggest human weakness.
Yeah. Dang, they got lips. Yeah, Alex. Everyone's got those dick-sucking lips. I've heard that term used to describe... I'll let you when you're done drinking. Fucking high-definition render of Princess Peach before.
Yes,
that's the first time I saw that. I'm like, dang.
I remember hearing that going back to renders from Wii U games.
I can't unsee that now, guys. Thank you.
You know, based on when that text came on screen, I have to assume he's talking about the turtle.
Well, it's also something. The longer people stay body swap, they start to mutate.
They start to turn into that person.
No, they don't start to turn into that person. They start to mutate somehow. Then that was just... Did Araki try to squeeze in a Magneto story into this? Where, like, I guess maybe non-stands users, do some weird Digivolve bullshit. It's really weird because a fucking Polnareff's turtle, sprout like a fish head out of his side. I'm like, wait, what? How many more abilities can we squeeze into Silver Chariot, guys? Come on.
In the Animorphs, if you stay in a morph for 2 hours, it becomes permanent.
I feel like I've heard that in a lot of stuff before, but yeah.
Yeah, but that goes back to the 90s.
I never read Animorphs before.
I read like 3 of them, and I was like, oh, these are really stupid. Even when I was 9, I could tell these are stupid.
No, I could cut. That much is obvious.
Seeing Bucciarati in the lineup, there's going to be sort of an odd pull. Reminds me of the very first opening of Double Zeta, where for some reason in the Gundam team lineup at the end, Mashimer is standing next to Judo.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 3 versions of Anime Janai, and in the first one that played for the first 5 or 8 episodes, Mashimer is just in the lineup next to Judo.
That's interesting.
They cut him out by the time they get the version of that song where the double Zeta actually shows up, because it doesn't show up until like 12 episodes in.
Yep.
But that was definitely interesting to see.
Oh, and now a very funny thing. Something about Shadows and Silver Chariot Requiem, and he figures out that each person has their own sun hiding behind their head. Silver Chariot Requiem started off really cool, but its abilities kind of went a little off the rails. I'm not gonna lie. This bit.
Yeah, it's a little goofy.
Yeah. And again, this isn't really detracting my enjoyment of this part of the show, because it's still, the stakes are pretty fucking high, despite it not really being about like gods or anything. I've got the arrow, except wait, no, it's actually just sliding through my hands. What the fuck? So weird. Oh, I lost transparency. Oh no. Oh my god, yeah, he was there. I would love to see Mashima join the main team.
He should have.
Yeah.
You could make him do that in Super Robot Wars X.
And, God, the transition from Bucciarati ascending into the literal Catholic heaven clouds, very funny, to just having the fucking, what was it? The arrow appearing in Joro's hand was so good. Genuinely peak stuff.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get hard to follow.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also, cutting to the crowd shots of everyone, like in all of Rome.
Yep.
They got swapped, and you see the guy that gets swapped for his dog.
The fuck is going on with the graphics right now, my guy? I don't know what's going on with these graphics right now.
He's becoming one with the universe.
I feel like this might be a PCSX2 setting that's making this fucking weird. There we go. Again, I think it might just be an emulation setting. And there it is.
Now stab yourself. Do you get to control Requiem?
Yes. It's not anything too crazy.
That was real fast.
Think of it as basically just how it goes in All-Star Battle. You get super juiced and you get to new moves.
Oh yeah, when you were watching it with them, did you make sure to watch the different variations of Trader's Requiem?
I watched the one that was the second from the last episode, and that was really nice.
The one that had the whole thing, even with Requiem?
And sound, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
I don't know if I caught the one with Requiem, though. I'll have to go back and check that one out. So, I guess the Ascended stands just have really freaky eyes all across the board.
Yeah, because this is really ugly.
The stand itself?
Yeah.
I do like its streamlined body, but it is really fucked up. Also shout out to how Giorno was the last character introduced into Jump Force. With, I think... oh yeah, they were the same pack. I thought that they were actually launched separately. I guess I'm wrong.
No, they were leaked, data mined like 6 months early.
Right, yeah.
And people got their models working 6 months early, but not their animations.
Sick. My god, those lips, Diavolo, come on.
He's very Joker-pilled right now.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. This is a very fun fight. Now, no bullshit, no gimmicks, literally just do things and you're basically good to go. I want to say 1D and... Now, you can still do time skips, obviously, which might seem really annoying, and it can be, but here's a funny thing. With Requiem active...
Can you reverse time and heal yourself?
Requiem can move under the time stop, which makes sense, obviously. Also, you can shoot scorpions, and that's a secret factor right there.
Now, I asked a question, but it was a little redundant. Giorno should always be able to heal himself.
Fuck. That being said, though, you're not immediately going to win this fight. You still gotta actually try a little bit. Also, the music fucks hard.
Is this the most straightforward fight in the game?
It's since Bucciarati, yeah. I would say so. Alright. You can shoot scorpions at him as a regular projectile. It's fucking hilarious. Unfortunately, this fucking zoom punch is still annoying.
I was gonna say, does it get through his wind blast?
Excuse me. I don't know who programmed that hitbox has to be so deep it can catch you. OTG. Jesus Christ. Nah. I need a scorpion enough times. Unfortunately, he keeps getting the fucking time skip like immediately on my dodge rolls. Ugh.
You said you can attack through time skips?
Requiem can. So watch this.
Heh. So you should have it active pretty much as much as you can.
Yes. Unequivocally so, yeah. There we go.
Huh.
This is a very funny way to hard counter Diavolo.
That sound. Yeah, no, it seems like it.
Yeah, so whenever he activates time skip, as long as you have this activated, he can throw blood at you now too, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Boom.
No, that was the thing. He launches blood into Giorno's eyes, and it blinded him.
He does that like twice over, by the way.
He does it twice.
Yeah. Fuck. I forget who it was the first time.
Mista.
Yeah.
Mista gets 2 guys inside him.
Yep. Also, yeah, if you listen to music, it's like a heavenly choir right now. It's really sick.
Interesting.
Come on, do it. Come here, sir. Let me talk to you. All right, now we're taking it back a little bit. What's triangle do? Suck it, idiot. For a record, there is also a side mode you can do where you can just play a lot the main playable characters in a stage. Unfortunately,
Oh, that sounds cool.
Diavolo is not playable, which I kind of wish he was for
Yeah, go
this insane
figure.
fucking ability. Eat Scorpion, idiot. Can I actually heal myself?
But it was a mistake in the anime. He's not supposed to be able to deflect a scorpion.
Come here, sir. Let me talk to you. I think there's also one for getting a level 3 charge on him. Yep. Come here, sir. Let me talk to you. Real close, like. Yeah, when you have your stand active, you do erroneously have like a actual walk.
Huh.
My ability is even unknown to my master, Giorno. Very funny.
Oh yeah, that's that bullshit. I'm completely sentient now.
There we go. Just one last surge.
He healed himself?
A little bit. There we go. Now I got the full combo off.
I was gonna say, since when can you do that?
This is specific to this boss fight.
Is he gonna do that more than once?
No. What was that, command grab? Nah.
Kick his ass in his own skip time.
Yep. You can see your destination, but you will never reach it. So good. God. I still got D rank. Well, at least I got all the secret factors. I'm glad about that fact.
Does that make it the end?
That was the fact at the end, yes. No, we're not going to have a very goofy stage with Rolling Stones, nor are we going to have anything with Diavolo dying repeatedly. Oh, can you pass the remote?
We're not gonna shoot the guy in the elevator?
Nah. It's so creepy, but we're not even under, like, I think we're supposed to be under time skip right now. But we're not. Then again, there was no, like, again, I feel like King Crimson is one of those things where you can't accurately portray it at all in a manga.
No.
Time skipping already, or time abilities just don't translate well to manga whatsoever, I don't feel like. It's one of the limitations of the medium, I feel like.
No, Renji, you can't be talking about King Crimson.
We gotta go after him, though. We didn't see his body. We gotta make sure he doesn't run off. And Giorno's just like...
They're not gonna portray his infinite deaths. They don't want to make that many extra models.
We'll see. And Giorno just somehow is like, my soul is telling me that he's done for. Does Gold Experience Requiem maybe want to tell you a thing or two? Buddy? Can we do that? One thing I will say, though, is that it's not really made clear if Giorno's ability to just, like, put people in a time loop is just under King Crimson's time skip, or if he can just do that regularly. I assume he can do that regularly, just undoing things and whatnot. Probably. It's just like now things get a little bit abstract, I think is the word I'd use.
Oh.
Anyway, he slinked off and nearly managed to live. I'm going to take this that he's already dead, actually. Anyway, the music actually does kind of fuck here. Actually, no, this whole end sequence is genuinely really good. Like, I gotta say, this is rivals like Budokai 1 for portrayals of anime stuff in games.
Isn't the best game to ever do that Berserk in the Band of the Hawk because it literally plays the anime?
If we were going with that, we'd have to also say Storm 4 was the best too. Because it was still showing screenshots, but it was all edited. I know, right?
I'm gonna be sick.
Now you're gonna be sick.
Yeah?
Anyway, yeah, the meth head is that. Oh yeah, the irony that fucking Diavolo was peddling all these drugs and now he's being killed by a dude on those drugs. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, life's ironic like that sometimes.
It is very, yeah. There's multiple layers of irony that do go on with this end sequence. It's very great.
My coat! Don't you touch my coat!
Don't you dare touch my coat! And to be fair, that does look like a really nice red jacket, to be fair.
It's my coat!
And the two other dudes are just like high off their asses in the back there in the anime. It's
yeah,
great.
they're just staring.
I know. Dudes are just out of it. I'm just like, man, that's just like me, for real, for real.
Yeah, that's what happens when you work a service job.
Yep. And the beauty that Diavolo's death would come in such an unceremonious fashion for someone who is so built up. So we skipped the surgery table, the morgue, but we do get to him in another life, I guess.
Autopsy.
Autopsy report, yeah. And he was alive. He was feeling all that. That leads me to believe that he was actually witnessing what his corpse was going through, based on the context clues and whatnot. Suddenly now in the city, yeah.
I would say an out-of-body experience, but no, he was experiencing all of those things.
Oh, there is experiences happening, all right. I would say this is definitely a series of unfortunate Diavolo events. And this man, I gotta say though that Gold Experience Requiem would really put Diavolo through the shit.
This one seems like your fault, my guy. I don't know how a tiny dog could make you jump back 5 feet.
Yeah, well, he's a little jittery from dying 2 times in a row. He's destined to die in every single one of these instances, by the way. Hi, demon.
Jesus.
Literal sleep paralysis demon was no better in the anime or the manga.
No, this is way worse. Because at least there, she had normal eyes.
Kinda. Still pretty bad, though.
They weren't black, though.
Destined to just keep waking up and dying repeatedly. God, that's... I feel like that's been used in mediums before, but I don't even know where that was offhand.
I feel like that's how some people describe Griffith's torture.
A hellacious waking dream that never ends. Oh, wait a minute, Kakashi. Itachi's Genjutsu on Kakashi.
Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, literally. In fact, if you want to be more accurate, I guess, Izanagi. Wait, no, Izanami, that's it.
Yeah.
Go away, mouth.
Hit the back button.
There it is. Yep. So the reason we're paying a little bit close attention right now is because I mentioned a thing at the top of this of this playthrough that the end section is dubbed by a couple of amateur voice actors, and I like to emphasize amateur.
It's like at this point you could just take either Japanese or English track and place it over this game. It probably wouldn't be that hard.
Probably not. It's just funny that someone went out of the way to do it, but we're not quite there yet. Oh wait, no, this isn't it.
No,
guys. No, this isn't. This isn't the dubbed one. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll try to show it off at some other point.
There are multiple credit sequences.
Mine randomly had some fan dubs at the end of it. Yes. Maybe we have different ISOs. I can't tell.
I just downloaded the one straight from CD Romance.
So did I. I don't know why mine got it and yours didn't. Hard to say why. But anyway, either way, God, Alex, you're so hyper fixated on the blood. Jesus.
Dude, get a hobby.
I am not this autistic. Good Lord. Well, either way.
This hyperfixation on blood is one of the first signs of sociopathy.
So anyway, that was the tail end of... That was actually the end of this game for real, for real. And man, I gotta say, kind of good, but man, this definitely needs some more time in the oven for sure with the gameplay. The portrayal of the story, great. I do think that's actually fantastic, but I gotta say, though, the fucking, man, the gameplay really needs time in the oven. Jesus Christ. Alex, give it a minute. We're not at the special thanks yet. Jesus.
There they are.
Yep, here we go.
No?
I think we got a little bit longer to go until we get to the special thanks. But yeah, this has been a pretty... I'm glad this was a shorter game, and I'm also glad that it turned out this was way easier to do than I thought it was going to be, because I just had to actually sit down and just lab it all out. So that's good, but man, yeah. Yeah, huh. This isn't... This. I genuinely wonder if we had two different ISOs then, because mine has the dubs and the special thanks to, like, Varg Skeletor, Simple Flips, and Exports.
There's a cutscene viewer in this game, right?
No. Maybe? I'm not sure. Do we at least get the black outfit for Giorno?
Nope.
Nah, and also, gee, Dick Cheney, how'd you get in here? Jesus.
It is 2001.
But anyway, also just kind of bookended by just really glossing over the fact that, yeah, Giorno acquired his dream of taking over the Mafia and is now going to reform it all from within, I guess.
Another story?
So another story is you can go back through various chapters and using different characters that you can actually regularly use in the game itself.
So it's just a free mode then.
It effectively is. If I were to go select it, can use basically whoever we want, like going back and regularly using Fugo for shit. Imagine that.
I was gonna say, I forgot they made Trish playable since it was only for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, still unfortunate also that we haven't got, like, the only time you're gonna get the adaptation that had brought Fugo back into the fold was in All-Star Battle, funny enough, but it is what it is.
Because All-Star Battle, his chapter is just an adaptation of Purple Haze feedback.
Yep. All right, so gallery mode. Luckily, it feels weird that I'm helping this up for once. I will say that the gallery mode is pretty decent. So we got stage concept art. I did do better on this run than my past run, so there will probably be more shit to go over. Can't select them all individually, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna go show all of these, but it's kind of nice that we have like general layouts for each of these things, considering that there's no real adaptation at this point, so I have to kind of infer some stuff. I like that. We'll get to story drama in a second. Just want to show a model viewer really fast. Pretty good. All these have been ripped and are available to view as pictures on the Jojo wiki. I forget which one off the top of my head. It's one of them. Not the fandom wiki, the Jojo wiki. Jojo wiki, I think. One of them. So that's pretty cool. Is there any? Yeah, Requiem I think is also one of the last ones you get to view. Also, Purple Haze. That's garish as ever. Very nice. Story drama, model viewer, stage viewer. So this is extremely funny. So hey, remember all the stages we actually went through earlier?
Yeah.
So you can kind of just walk around in them. I'm not kidding. This is surprisingly sick. Like, you can walk around the stage that you played through earlier on, and you can kind of do this for every one of them, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen it. The closest I can think of that I've seen this before in games is like Soul Calibur 2 and 3, where you can like have a model viewer of the characters, and you can also like choose backgrounds. That's really fucking sick. Also, I
guess you could say this is the most primitive version there is of the modern game photo mode.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
The ones where you can pose characters wherever.
Yeah, I suppose that is true. All right, story drama time. I don't know if we want to go through. Okay, I'll be honest here. I haven't gone through a lot of these yet. I don't know how long each of them is, but I guess we can try them out.
We've only got 3 of them. I don't see why it wouldn't be so bad to go through the 3 of them that we have.
The art style is pretty decent.
Yeah,
they're
is definitely different.
A lot of them are definitely redrawn. Soft Machine, I think, is the one on the boat.
Yes.
Which is still so weird. The stand stretched itself thin all over the boat in order to make it, because it was a separate boat on top of the regular boat. Huh?
He overlaid a boat on top of another one.
Yeah. It's just kind of fucking weird.
He overlaid for Black Ship of Corn.
That would make more sense. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna get that dance scene in here, unfortunately.
No, probably not.
The torture dance is still... Shouts to that. God damn. Again, David Production really just going above and beyond with all this bullshit, because that was literally just like 3 panels, I think, in the original manga. And the fuckers there were like, yeah, let's turn this into like a minute 15 of high grade animation.
You need to make that like an away screen or something, like a GIF in the middle of your away screen.
God, I might just do that though. I wonder if I can get away with showing that on Twitch rather than on YouTube, because YouTube, I think that song is copyrighted, but Twitch is a little more lax on overall with copyright stuff, I noticed.
Oh, I meant like as a GIF form.
Oh, yeah.
Like silence the video and just have the video playing.
Yeah, that could be pretty funny.
So I think we only used it once, but one away screen we used like 7 or 8 years ago was the GIF of Gilgamesh's dick from Fate Extra Triple C.
I feel like I remember that. God, it's been a long time. Was it 4 million lira? I feel like it was like, I thought it was like 400 million lira or something.
It was 500.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why it said it was 4 or 6 here. Weird. Anyway, so I'm assuming that this is probably on. Yeah, I think this is after all the others get captured by the stand user, and now they got to do and there was just enough clues left for Bucciarati in order to piece the rest of this together. Oh yeah, and the funniest thing, he's talking to a fucking fly during this, because the fly was representing where Zucchelli was actually stationed on the boat. It was very funny.
Yeah, he was hiding between layers.
Yep. Gilgamesh is what? That's what I'm wondering, because I think I remember what he's talking about, but it's been a good while. Yeah, no, it definitely was like 500 million or some shit like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I can press X in order to just fast forward through this or not. Jesus. Has it really been that long? I don't remember seeing that at all. Huh. Black-tailed gulls meow like cats. That's a little bit weird. Huh. Yeah, I generally don't remember that. That's been fucking forever ago.
So is it just listening to dialogue, or do they actually try to make a fight out of these?
I think it's just dialogue. Again, story drama. It's kind of like what they did with the Castlevania 2 game. Yeah, there is different bits of art going on here, but yeah, judging from how long this one's taking, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to show the rest of this off. This is taking a little bit while.
Especially since they didn't make a portrait for Zucchero, I'm especially now losing interest. I sort of want to see what Craftworks user looks like in this art style, but after that, I'm pretty much good to move on.
Yeah, I think I'm in general agreement too.
How long does this last?
I don't know. I literally do not know.
Lasts 15 minutes. Makes it the length of an episode.
I'm going to have a 3-minute cutoff for myself because I am sometimes not that patient. Also, I know you guys don't want to sit through this whole thing either.
I'm good to go now if you want, honestly.
Well, we got to the revelation. There were 2 boats. Is there a second boat that's hit the building? Yeah, I'm good. Still, I do appreciate the fact that we do get more story in here to portray more of this, and with the voice actors that were on tap. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, they did make models for Squallow and Tiziano. They look hideous.
Yep, it's not surprising, honestly. All right, so I think with that, we are good to wrap this up. Middle viewer. We've already seen the model viewer. But yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make the laptop for anything.
Yeah, that's throwing me for a loop, too. You thought for sure that would have been a thing. Oh, hey.
God, fuck, he was right about something.
Wait, what? Censorship. I assume that was just for blood. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Look, I never looked at this ever. We just went...
I completely forgot to bring this up, by the way. Yes, there is a difficulty select.
No, literally, just because we're doing this on my computer, not his. I just loaded up the ISO, and I said, I'm good to go when you are, and he just went straight into the game.
I didn't think... I completely forgot there was even this in here to begin with. Well, I guess if you wanted to view blood, there you go, I guess.
Rated PG-13. You can air this on daytime television.
You literally could, yeah. You know, it's funny, though, because when I select this specific game to stream on Twitch, it says this... It gives me the heads up, this is a game intended for mature audiences. I'm like, how?
What's the... Pull up the box again. What's the rating on the box?
Check that. Zero B or something.
A Zero B is the equivalent of a T, so
Yep.
It wouldn't be anything higher than that.
Oh, wait, no. I was looking... That was for the Part 1 game. It is... Does it actually say?
Let me see it.
Here. Yeah, well, I guess what I could probably do is I can just boot this up for like a separate recording for myself and just show off my copy of it because that's a little bit goofy. Hell, maybe I'll actually just use it. Since nightly version of PCSX2 is a little bit more stable these days, I'm going to assume maybe I can get the cheat table working to unlock the rest of the stuff and show it off in passing because I would probably boot this up for like a 30-minute thing just to show it off for the Let's Play.
Huh.
Maybe.
What does the part 1 game say?
Part 1 is the Thero B one.
Yeah, it would be the same.
That's my assumption too. But anyway, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We have now done both of the PS2 Jojo games. What a fucking weird thought that is, huh?
That only leaves 3 left.
For Jojo games overall, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a
Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah, Heritage of the Future,
Eyes of Heaven, and the RPG.
Now, we will probably get to the Eyes of Heaven game at some point in the future. I don't know when exactly because CyberConnect 2 at their true most fluff and padding.
That's still available on the PS4.
It is. And we can play on through the PS5, so that'd be incredibly easy to set up.
Yes.
I'm currently working on Heritage for the Future because it's the most in-depth Part 3 game that we ever had. And honestly, it's goofy, but it's a really good Capcom fighting game, even if the game's incredibly stiff. I'm still working on that, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Next time we get to a game, well, with you, I imagine we might be getting Pirate Warriors 2, probably.
Yeah, I probably should work on that.
As for myself, I'm working on a couple different games right now. I make no promises as to what we're getting to next, but it's either going to be Jojo Heritage for the Future, Nitro Blasters, One Piece Unlimited World Red. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure something out. There's definitely some stuff in the pipeline, that's for goddamn sure. Weather in Seattle permitting, of course. When it's not like 80 degrees outside, we have no AC up here. We're working on it, folks. All right, and I guess with that, we're not quite there yet, but happy Pride Month, and see you guys on the flip side.
Enjoy June's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe someday we will get JoJo Friday back. Who the hell knows? I don't have any hopes about that, actually.
No, I don't think David Pro was going to make that mistake a second time, knowing how much they killed all momentum outside of Japan for JoJo.
I think that was strictly a Netflix decision, but yeah, definitely not. God. I still have to finish part 6. I'll just have to do that for when we get to Eyes of Heaven or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, boys.
Peace.